get offended when you talk like this, and he ain't lying, bro. People don't be wanting black people to have nothing sometimes. You got certain people, they don't trip, they understand it, they get it. Then there's other people, they like, oh, nah, man, we did this, we did that, we created it too, and they don't want to admit. Like a lot of people, they older people from their country or their parents don't even like niggas. So you really can't even say, well, we built this culture up when the people from your homeland don't even rock with black people. It just is what it is.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is your homegirl hostess, bringing you the mostest of that dope-ish from the West Coastest. Oh, no, she not trying to conjure up her rap ladies. This is Queen Cali B. Thanks for joining me. Now listen, first, if you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell so you can get your notifications. We're trying to build so our voice can become more powerful, you know, because Cali B is speaking for the masses and I'm coming with them classics, okay? So again, if you're not subscribed, help your homegirl out, help me build my channel, get our base going. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's grow. That's what's up. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, and here we go.
Lies.
Lies. Not American black.
Yes, American blacks.
Puerto Rican.
No, not Puerto Rican.
Jamaican.
No, not Jamaican.
All of them.
No, not all of them. Wrong.
Me?
Wrong.
Did KRS make me upset? No. I wasn't upset, but I knew he was wrong.
Period. Period. Come on, Lord.
I knew he was wrong, and...
Come on, Lord Jamar. Come on, give it to him.
It's certain people that posture themselves, and some might even say that I do this, but it's not what I'm doing. I'm standing on truth. But anyway, some people posture themselves as super official, you know, and they'll use whatever to try, whether it's record sales, your reputation in this rap game, or some kind of shit to use to try to act like you can override them. You know what I mean? I got niggas 2-3 years older than me talking about, you were not old enough to know what was going on. You weren't there. Shut the f up. Who cares? Who cares if I was there or not? Now, when I look at the DNA of hip-hop, when I look at the double helix of hip-hop.
Okay, I just want to say, hey, I just want to stop it real quick and give a shout out to my brothers, Urban Politicians TV. What up, Urban Politician? I think you guys are in Texas, right? Shout out to my brothers in Texas. Urban Politicians. Hey, what up, y'all? So I just wanted to acknowledge you guys because I am covering your footage. Let's go.
Oh, what I see is soul music, funk music. I see people that, parents that might have come up in the South who moved to the North, specifically the New York City area, and whose children came up in that not civil rights, not civil war, that post-civil rights era with that Northern attitude, that attitude that was like, motherfucker, I wish I was around during slavery times. I wouldn't have let motherfuckers with me. Like when Roots came out when we was young, this was like, I wish a nigga would. That's the energy that birthed hip-hop. Those kids that watched Roots and all that type of shit. That's the energy that birthed hip-hop, bro. And that's the DNA you see all in hip-hop.
Period.
Puerto Rican culture. I'm not talking about Puerto Rican individuals. I'm talking about Puerto Rican culture.
Nowhere.
Jamaican culture.
Nowhere.
Those things did not influence hip-hop, regardless of how official motherfuckers sound saying it.
Period.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I hate to hurt your heart that the thing that you adore and love is something that Black American youth
You mad,
created.
Bell Pepper?
I'm sorry.
You mad, Cockeye? You mad, Busta Bus? Don't you got about 15, 20 kids, Busta? I heard about you back in the day. You was something else.
sorry that hurts your heart for some reason. I don't know why it hurts you so much.
Okay.
But this is a fucking fact.
Woo.
No one said y'all wasn't there.
Man, they butt hurt. Ooh, they butt hurt. They just mad because they got put on blast and they thought that this was going to fly and they was going to get away with it. Him being a tether, Fat Joe Crack being from Puerto Rican, and Busta Rhymes being from Jamaica. I heard that the KRS-One was... I heard he was from Barbados. They was checking me all up in my comments to the ones that was jocking and riding. He's from Barbados, right? Didn't y'all tell me that? He's from Barbados. And then I had some of my Calibians and some of my wonderful, shout out to my subscribers. Oh, I love y'all. My Calibians, I had one of my brothers, I think he was like 61. He was breaking down how he knew KRS-One and he gave his government name and broke it down how that went down. So I think they were from Barbados. If you Google it, his mom is listed as being from Jamaica. They didn't speak about his father, but from what this brother was saying, his dad was from Barbados. So Jamaica and Barbados, you know, I know they're two different places, but you know, that's still from some type of Caribbean type of mixture. It's not foundational Black American. And that would be okay. And that's okay. But when you come over here, you assimilate into American culture. Nobody knew when Busta Rhymes was a part of Leaders of the New School that he was Jamaican. I don't even think nobody knew. Okay, no, Biggie, we kind of knew Biggie was Jamaican because his mom is, you know, has a deep accent and she's Jamaican. But he didn't really like claim. You see how Biggie rapped? He's sort of had like a West Coast type flavor type vibe. So he assimilated as well. You understand? And as far as even KRS-One, nobody knew he was from Barbados or from Jamaica. Nobody knew that. Like Mr. Lord Jamars here said previously, you assimilated to Black American culture. Like my brother Urban, politicians, TV said that, you know, we make up all types of dances. I remember my older cousin, they lived in Watts, you know, they lived right up the street from Watts and the projects were down the street, but they had like houses right off of 112th and Hooper. I can say it right now because they don't live there no more. But I'm saying down the street, my cousin was like, don't ever go down there, because my guy cousins, don't ever go down there. Don't ever go into them projects by yourself. They would never let their female cousins go with them into the project. Or like the mid 80s or early 80s, like 81, 82, 83, 84, around in that time. You know, my older cousins they would pop lock. They would be battling each other, pop locking. That's what they would do. That's what's up. Keep going.
There. Sure you were there. But if I'm building a house and you watch me build a house, does that mean you built it too? No. We were there. Yeah, you were there. But there's a difference between a creator and a participator. Like Puerto Ricans. I had many Puerto Rican girls coming up. And that's also, though, why I got to keep it real. We got to stop acting like there was this great relationship between Puerto Ricans and Blacks. There weren't. It wasn't. The older Puerto Ricans, your parents and your older brothers and sisters didn't with Black people at all. Okay, even at the creational point, right? Because some people say
it is what it is. It's what it is. And even right now with the Mexicans, the same way. They want to be down. This Mexican chick talking about she's not a guest in the House of Hip Hop. Don't have not one song out. Just clout chasing on the Black foundational American. This is what they do. These Mexicans out here in California, they don't have no love for Black people. They don't have no love for Black people. Maybe the rappers, like I said, Kid Frost was down with Eazy-E, right? And Cypress Hill, they had their own thing going. Let's stop trying to act like there's some type of Black and brown coalition. I don't know about in New York. There are a lot of different ethnicities that permeated throughout New York. But in California, it was Mexicans and Blacks. You know, there's different types of Mexicans under the Mexican realm, but then there's Blacks. You understand? And there's never been a Black and brown coalition, not from what I've seen. I've been cool, and I've seen my homeboys or my big homies cool with Mexican people. Some of them are cool as hell, but the majority of them don't F with Black people, don't like Black people, and have a deep hatred for Black people. The nerve of them. And they don't want their daughters dealing with Black men. Oh, no. Only time they'll be okay with that is if they Kobe Bryant or somebody. They got to end. That's it. They still don't like you then. Look at our city council. Those three Mexicans, one was a brown skin, one was a lighter skin, and then that big giant, big head one, Nuri Martinez with her big old giant head looking like a Mexican Elvira. Girl, bye. saying all those disparaging things about the white boy and his black child, talking about, oh, he's with the blacks. They have never had a coalition with blacks out here in California. It's always been Mexicans against blacks. Check out the California prisons out here. Oh my God, my dude, rest in peace, was telling me how it is. The Mexicans roll with the whites. They think that they white. Let's check paperwork. Let's check ID. All you Mexicans is hooping and hollering about brown and we down with the blacks and all this. Let's see your ID. Let's see your paperwork. You too, Cardi B. You too, Jocelyn Hernandez. Let's see what your race says on your ID. And that's going to tell the whole story. Continue, brother.
All right, guess what, though? They couldn't act like they was Jamaican. They couldn't act like they was from Barbados. They couldn't talk like that. They couldn't dress like that. Or nobody would have f***ed with them. That's what Charlie Chase was trying to say. Period. He was like, oh, nobody can have a regular name. You stupid mother. Do you not hear what the man said? Acting like somebody's ganging up on y'all or something. How come black people are not allowed to have anything for ourselves? We can't have nothing?
Ooh, nope. Here they come. It's like I said, here they come. As much as they can't stand black people, they 2.2 seconds from calling you the N-word. They cannot stand black people. They the same way out here. I mean, the Mexicans out here have lost their mind. They are so entitled, and I am so sick. Like I said in the previous videos, not all of them, a few of them know what's up. A few of them that came over here legally, legitimately, and the right way, or those that were born and raised here from those legal, legitimate parents, they know what's up, but they're far and few. But the rest of them, oh my God. Oh, Lord, they are out of control. They are so disrespectful and entitled. I'm honestly going to have to say, I know that we are fighting for reparations, and I'm down for the cause all day long. Foundational Black American woman all day long, y'all. But if somebody can get in office and do a mass deportation, all of you that came over here illegally and had a bunch of children, all of you that tried to link up and marry somebody, all of you got to go. If your paperwork is not right, you got to go. You got to go. Period. I'm all for that 110%. And I guarantee you 90% of my black brothers and sisters out here in California feel the exact same way. Let's go.
We got to share it with everybody. And we did share it. We are sharing it.
Yep.
We didn't say nobody could with it.
Yep.
But God, we can't get our credit.
Man.
For the work that we did.
Nope.
Hip hop is just MCing and it's DJing. And now it's like producing it. That too. That first of all, breakdancing isn't the only hip hop dancing. That's one of many man. We had the WAP, we had the Patty Duke, the Spank, the Rock, the Running Man, the baseball bat.
Yep.
Like, come on.
Come on, brother.
Come
on, Lord
Who's
Jamars.
making the dances up? And those dances come out every the Bismarck, the Joeski Love.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of
Facts on facts on facts on facts. Facts on facts on facts on whack. Man, my brother just put it down.
Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times.
UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times. Hey, I like that. Let's go.
Had to come tap in. And as you heard right there, Lord Jamars popped out and let niggas know exactly how I feel.
Period.
Now, this original conversation for this time around started last week. The clip y'all saw with KRS-One hit a lot of the blogs last week. People started going back and forth in the comments. If you know, you know. It's been a heavy debate online about who created hip-hop, who was there, what significance that they had, and everything like that. People gonna feel a way about it, but you gotta know, and on your heart and soul, bro, that rap, hip-hop culture is a black American culture. You know, they talk about the break dancing a lot. He say, nigga, that's the one they choose to highlight. They was coming up with dances every week. And that is niggas come up with dances all over the country regularly in hip-hop. You could go to Dallas, you could go to LA, you could go to Chicago, you could go to Florida. We stay creating dances.
Period.
That's just what we do. And we give them names. We create them and make them trend and go viral, bro. That's how niggas is. You go to Louisiana and they got the ratchet, they got this going on, they got the New Orleans bounce. This is what do. So he just letting it be known that this is black American culture. This culture was not represented by what was going on in these other countries. The people from those countries were there. They saw what they was doing and got involved. But even down to the origin of this coming from James Brown and Clyde Stubblefield, man, it just is what it is. That came from the South.
Yep.
Them two brothers came from the South musically. That's what this is all inspired by the old folks, the oldies, the old funk, the old rock and roll, the old classic music that our people listen to and came from America created. It just is what it is.
So yeah, once again, shout out to my brother here, right here, just dropping this knowledge right here. So need we say any more? See, you guys was all in my comments, you know, nobody wasn't even talking about the Mexicans. They just inserted. I think even the Mexicans out here in Los Angeles, like Cypress Hill, Kid Frost, who else? Maybe it's a couple of others. They came in like the 80s, you know, right? Right around after NWA. I think because Kid Frost was signed with, I think he had that song, Barasa. He was signed with Eazy-E, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Kid Frost and Cypress Hill. So it just is what it is. And see, you have Bell Pepper and you have Cockeye. They just mad. See, Bell Pepper is you know, his parents are tethers, period. So he's just mad. And he came over here and he got into the American culture right along with Busta Rhymes, right along with Cockeyed Fat Joe. And so now all these years later, they thinking it's all cool and we can just go ahead and snatch that culture. And he had the nerve. I don't care who y'all think he is. Master Teach Bambata when you was defending him. Why don't you guys have anything to say about him defending a whole pedo? A whole pedo that Hassan Campbell came out and exposed, and another young man that was very damaged and traumatized by his pedo style ways, Bambata. And you have this big Play-Doh nose having a dude defending African Bambata. And he is causing a lot of confusion, and he is giving these Latinos and these Puerto Ricans an inch, and they want to run off with the mouth. But I think Ruby D and Whipper were two guys that was on the podcast with Lord Jamars. That was their names. They didn't have no Latino names, you know what I'm saying, or Puerto Rican names, because they wouldn't have been able to be accepted. Oh, you guys are just so mad. Why y'all mad? He's out here making a fool out of himself. See, he's probably been bought. He's probably went ahead and went on that side. They went ahead and got him and put him on their team. And so now he's out here talking very reckless, and he has a status in the world of hip hop because of his track record and because of his hits that he had back in the day, way back in the day. Okay, this is what happens, KRS-One, when you come out and you act a fool, when you come out and tell lies. Somebody of your stature, somebody on your level, somebody with your track record, somebody with your history, somebody with your stance in the game of hip hop, and you come out and speak this reckless. You see what happens when you give these fools an inch? You see how they're just trying to take it all over for themselves? You see the storm that you created, you, Busta Rhymes, Joe Crack. Only reason I'm going in on his big old oversized extra large double extra large behind is because of how he disrespected Vita and Lil Mo on that verses that he had with Ja Rule. He was so disrespectful, calling Vita and Lil Mo crackheads and calling them broke and just being very disrespectful to them. And Ja Rule came out and checked him. He didn't check him like he should have, but he did come out and check him. But the internet checked him where he came out and did some old half-ass apology with his old fat cockeyed behind. Nigga, you don't need to be talking about nobody. I didn't buy his little so-called half apology. I thought he was very out of line and very disrespectful, and I thought that Ja Rule should have checked him even more so than what he did. He did check, he did get some straightening. Ja Rule was looking all extra decent. He was looking all, you know, slim and refreshed and refined, and big fat cockeyed Joe Crack was looking a hot ass mess like he always do, and had the nerve to be trying to have his old belly hanging out. What is wrong with you? That is not attractive. Don't nobody want to see that but your wife. But anyway, like I was saying, shout out to Urban Politicians TV and my brother right here kicking some facts, kicking some game. Shout out to my brother. This is your sister in LA, California, South Central. What's up? We wanted to just get this little piece of information because I had some old goofies in my comments. You guys have started a whole big old burst of confusion, and Tariq Nasheed set the record straight. Shout out to my brother, Tariq Nasheed, who did Microphone Check, the documentary. Facts with the old school originators from the New York area that just gave the knowledge that are not deceased, that are here to check with his line envious behind. He's clearly envious. They're probably hating on Lord Jamar because my brother Lord Jamar, shout out to Lord Jamar. What up, Lord Jamar? What up, LJ? Okay. So yes, they just probably jealous and envious because he's a nice looking brother, a nice looking FBA, foundational Black American brother. And just because he got a Guyanese great grandpa, he is still foundational Black American. Okay. Okay. So that's what's up. So shout out to my brother, Lord Jamar. And men are just as catty as women sometimes, but they just express it in a different way. So there's a lot of jealousy coming from that end because they look like a bunch of ruffians. What's his name? Busta Rhymes? KRS-One? Okay, big old Play-Doh nose having ass. Anyway, he's jealous. And big fat cockeyed Joe Crack is jealous. So, I mean, just look at them and look at Lord Jamar and look at Tariq Nasheed. Those are some nice looking foundational Black American brothers. They fine as hell. And these old goofies, my God, that's what it is. You know, men have that little jealousy and envy going on within them too. You know, it's not just women, especially on this social media. Oh, Lord, men are just as catty. You got a bunch of incels. We got incels that come in your, listen, they came in my comments and I'm a small page. You know what I'm saying? I'm building and I'm working my way up. But I had some old stupid Fernando. Where you at, Fernando? Where you at, Fernando? Trying to get in somebody's comments and be disrespectful to the queen. You better bow down to the queen, homeboy. All you MFs come from us. I am the mother of mankind. Do you understand that? Alkebulan, mother of mankind, garden of Eden. So you better bow down and respect the queen. Don't you ever come in my comments being disrespectful, Fernando. Okay? Please. Out of here. Goofy ass. Okay. Anyway, you guys. So yes, we just wanted to touch a little bit on this again. It's going back and forth, guys. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to Cali B's family, if you want to become one of my Calibians, come on, y'all. Let's get these numbers up so my voice become more powerful and more powerful and more powerful. Shout out to my FBAs. Come on, y'all. Subscribe to your sister. Help me grow my channel. So good looking out, man. Until the next time, we out. Okay. Bye.